Welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel, where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. And I just want to point out something, because I've been showing prices for XPR, right, on the Alcor exchange, and people are kind of raving and being like, if you can't cash out, it's not truthful, it's probably an error. And you're right, it is an error. It's an error because it's not supposed to really show us the true value, which I believe it is showing us the true value. And the only reason why I believe that is because the Alcor exchange is the only exchange that connects to the WebAuth wallet and has the WebAuth wallet coins available. So you could only pick up, from my understanding, you can only pick up those WebAuth wallet coins that you see in the market. You can only pick them up on the Alcor exchange. So, me thinking that the Alcor exchange has to be really connected with Proton chain, because it carries the Proton wallet, which is the WebAuth wallet. It carries the coins from the WebAuth wallet. So that being said, there has to be a pretty good connection with Alcor and the wallet, because like I said, Alcor is the only place you can pick up these WebAuth wallet coins. So I would think that Alcor exchange would know better than any other exchange out here the value of XPR. Now again, Alcor is not connected to the coin market cap, which I feel, I'm not saying it is, my own opinion, I feel the coin market cap is the matrix where everything is manipulated. And that's why the price of Proton, you see it at micro pennies, because that is connected to coin market cap also, which is manipulated, in my opinion. So I could see, you know, people were bugging out when I said that Proton was 501. And if you do the math, you can take 1 XRP and turn it into about 220 XPRs, or at least 200, which that would have gave you a $100,000 token for 1 XRP if you converted it over to XPR. Now, I felt really confident in saying that. I'm not saying it's financial advice, but I felt really confident in saying that is because it was showing me the value in my wallet when I connected it. So, again, why I feel like it might be truthful is because, like I said, Alcor is the only exchange that holds the WebAuth coins, and that's the only place that you can buy them from. So it would make sense that they would, or they are really connected with Proton chain, or they have some ins with them. So that's why I really feel that it is. And you're right, you ain't going to be able to cash out today. It's because I don't believe that that price is meant for us today. When regulations kick in, when everything is set in plan and ready to go forward, and the regulations kick in, when the banks are able to use it, that's when you'll see the prices. And it's going to be overnight. Like I said, you're not going to wait and it's going to be like, oh, next week or next month. In my opinion, just going to be hanging around, talking shit. I don't see this. I don't see partnerships with Proton. There's no max, so it can never get that high. You know, you sound stupid. I know I sound stupid. Because we're all made to believe that certain formulas create a certain value, like market caps and charts and all this other stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not mixing any of these charts, because all these charts with cryptocurrency, it was all in between people and never with banks. And now when banks come in, you're talking about hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars coming in. Those bull runs are going to be peanuts, I think, to me, my own opinion. You know? Now, when banks start coming in, they're going to want to take up all these coins. If that's what the technology is to run these banks, to make it a smoother, faster, feeless type of transactions, then of course, you know, everyone's going to want to hold the most as they can. So, again, you know, I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to show you information that I've seen and why I truly believe that the information that I did show is truthful. You know, I don't really like to come on here and like tease anybody or anything like that, you know, because if I thought it was bullshit, then I wouldn't be on here putting it on here. Obviously, I don't want to look like a shithead, you know, but again, I feel strongly that that is, and as we've been going and you watch some of my videos, I've been showing you a lot of connections. You know, The Simpsons, like I said, they had an episode where, you know, they're talking about coin collecting, and then they're looking for the penny, and in the auction, they're trying to buy this penny, and on the penny, you have Abraham Lincoln. He's also on the $5 bill, you know, and they were trying to buy this penny for 501. So, I mean, you know, you can sit there and laugh, and you can, you know, say that it's never going to get there, but, you know, between me and some of these other guys that, you know, I kind of hang out in the room with, you know, they're bringing some facts, and I'm taking some of their knowledge, and I'm sharing some of my knowledge, and trying to show, you know, basically what we're seeing out there, and why most likely that these numbers are pretty much truthful. You know, like I said, you had the 501 genes, you know, 501. Oh, how can you get that number? And again, I sit here and I said to myself, like, you know, how the hell can they give it for that price? But then I'm thinking bigger. Maybe it was never supposed to be shown to us, and maybe I got fucking lucky to see that. Maybe, I don't know. But if it is truthful, and it can sound like it's truthful, because I have a lot of supporting evidence that it can be. Like I said, you know, you want to say that it could be an error, but there's not an error anywhere else. There's only an error on that exchange. Well, can it be an error on that exchange? It's the only exchange that's connected to the Proton chain that's selling their tokens from the wallet. So could it be possibly that they know a little inside information, and maybe they didn't put a block on the value of the actual value? You know, I think that Proton is going to be a stable currency, meaning that it's going to be a set price, and it's never going to really drop down like that. I think it's going to be a set price, and if anybody wants to transact with it, it's going to stay that value. If not, it's just going to get a little bit higher in value. That's just my own opinion. So, and I think the starting price is 501. Like I said, we showed a bunch of shit on here. Showed you The Simpsons, you know. Coin collecting and that stuff, you know. They talk about, you know, it gets crazy, you know. Like I said, it's a gift to some people that can see through this stuff, and some people just can't see it. So when they hear this information, it sounds stupid, it sounds silly, it sounds like misleading. And again, as I sit here, you can laugh, but I pretty much showed you pretty strong, solid evidence, besides of me selling the token, because like I said, you can't sell it yet, because ain't nobody spying for that price. Once the banks get the green light, you're going to see green candles overnight. Okay? Faces would melt. I don't really care anymore, you know, how many viewers I have, how many people laugh at me, how many people think I'm nuts, or how many people are going to tell me that those numbers are not realistic because of the supply and because of there's no max. Listen, if that is all true, then I guess I will get wrecked. And like I said, I'm here to fuck your dreams up. So if I get wrecked, no problem, because the United States always gives out free shit to the poor. Anybody who don't have anything, you don't want to work, I'll just get free shit. So, and if not, then I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be well off with, my investments that I make. And I think that XPR is a very promising coin. And not financial advice, but that's just my feelings, I feel like Ripple's going to be a heavy hitter in that aspect as well, leading the way to banks and portaling systems for other blockchains to make connections. And I think there's going to be a lot of teamwork with that, like I said, I don't really think there's going to just be one coin that's going to do everything. But Proton is looking like one coin that's going to do a lot of things. I'm not going to say everything, but they're going to do a lot of things. And let me just finish this off. Like I said, Proton, that whole ecosystem, they're trying to create the first crypto bank. They will be, and I'm sure they will be, this is my own opinion, they will be the first, first eBay, first Amazon type crypto store. They will be the first social media platform, crypto platform. They will be the next PayPal. They will be. And they will kind of form themselves to like the Apple products. And if you feel like they are on that path, that journey, that roadmap, that they are going to line up with Apple products, then you don't think that XPR can get up to $500 a token? Just block out of your mind CoinMarketCap, no supply. Just block that shit out of your mind. And just think about the coin itself. And just think, if this coin can represent the Apple type world of what we know of Apple today, if XPR Proton blockchain, that family can become the next Apple of crypto, you don't think that XPR can get up to $500? Let me say it like this. If Ripple was creating a old Apple system, right? With music and all that other shit, emails, everything, how Apple has it, you would definitely think that Ripple can get up to $500. We're just talking about another team, Metallicus. We're just talking about another coin. So if you can feel, I'm just saying, just don't let your mind play tricks on you or your emotions. If you feel like any coin that can create the next Apple type ecosystem for crypto, you got to say that coin can be at least a $500 coin. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Okay? Hopefully, I'm right. And this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful journey for everybody out here. And for the non-believers, I guess maybe you'll pick these up. You don't want to pick them up at a fraction of a penny. I guess you'll be picking them up at dollars. So you can wait if it happens. And you can wait until it happens. I just want to jump the gun. I like to get ahead of the ball before that little snowball creates into a big ball where it's not going to be able to be stopped. Avalanches are going to be created. And people, towns and cities, countries are going to be wiped out if you're not prepared. So anyway, I hope that this is a little bit more information to make you feel comfortable. And again, like I said, Alcor is the only exchange that are trading the WebAuth wallet tokens. So they would really know more than any other exchange how Proton is getting down. And if you like what you see, like I said, show me a little love. Send a few love tokens to I told you so at Proton at webauth.com. I told you so at webauth.com. And I know if you think about it, if I'm right, and it is a $500 token or a $2,000 token, And you can probably throw your own yacht party. But will you be able to throw a yacht party like I am able to throw a yacht party? So, like I always said, today, if you send about $5 worth of tips, automatically in the yacht party, and there's going to be extra shit. It's all going to be a surprise. When you get there, I'm just going to flip it on everybody. Anyway, thank you for liking, watching, subscribing. And I hope this is a little bit more information to let us know that XPR looks like the real deal. And go watch that movie, The Real Steel. This thing is at pennies. And it's going to be worth a pretty penny later.